A journey to true freedom, a challenge every human faces. No one escapes it. As Seneca wisely said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. But if fear is merely an illusion of the mind, why does it still hold such power over us? Fear is not just an emotion, it's a prison. It keeps us from chasing our dreams, from speaking up, from taking that leap toward the life we truly desire. It tells us we are not enough, that failure is unbearable, and that staying in our comfort zone is safer. But is it? The truth is, fear has crushed more dreams than failure ever could. Yet, there are those who have broken free. They are not fearless. They have simply learned that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. In the next 40 minutes, yes, just 40 minutes, I will share 10 powerful Stoic lessons to help you overcome fear and reclaim your freedom. We'll explore how to master your mind, embrace challenges, and transform fear from an obstacle into a teacher. These are not just ideas. They are tools you can apply today to change your life. Are you ready to break free? If so, comment, "I'm ready," and let's begin. 1. Success comes from belief, perseverance, and action. In life, nothing comes easy, but success is always the result of belief, perseverance, and decisive action. If you truly want to achieve your goals, the first step is to never give up. The moment you quit, you lose all chances of success. Challenges and hardships are inevitable, but when you push forward, even when everything seems to be against you, opportunities will arise and success will follow. As Epictetus wisely said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This mindset is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Belief is a powerful force on the path to success. When facing difficulties, if we trust in ourselves and have faith in a greater power, we gain the resilience needed to overcome obstacles. Take the story of a man who once experienced homelessness and unimaginable hardships. With nothing but his faith and unwavering belief in his ability to rise above his circumstances, he persevered. Through sheer determination and trust in God's plan, he secured not only stability, but also a fulfilling and prosperous life. His journey proves that belief can open doors, even in the darkest moments. Being true to ourselves and refusing to conform to external pressures is another crucial aspect of success. Many people are criticized for their uniqueness and feel pressured to change to fit societal expectations. A remarkable story is that of a man whose way of speaking was often ridiculed. People advised him to change his mannerisms to be more acceptable, but he refused to compromise his authenticity. In the end, it was his genuine self-expression that led him to success. Staying true to who we are not only builds confidence, but also attracts opportunities that align with our true purpose. Success is not just about personal achievements, it is also about how we contribute to others. Giving back to the community, especially to the younger generation, creates a lasting impact. When we share knowledge, guidance, and encouragement, we not only uplift others but also find deeper meaning in our own lives. Helping others fosters a sense of fulfillment that surpasses material accomplishments. Every step we take, big or small, brings us closer to success, and through faith, perseverance, and action, we can turn our dreams into reality. The road may be tough, but those who persist, believe, and take decisive action will always find a way forward. 2. Failure does not define you. Failure is not the end. Instead, it is a powerful lesson guiding us to reflect and find the path we are truly meant to follow. One of the greatest realizations in life is understanding the difference between passion and talent. Passion is what excites you, what brings you joy, but that does not always mean it is where your greatest strengths lie. Talent, on the other hand, is the unique gift that comes naturally to you, allowing you to achieve exceptional results with seemingly little effort. Distinguishing between the two is key to overcoming failure and finding true fulfillment. Take the story of Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks. Growing up in a poor, working-class family in Brooklyn, Schultz envisioned a future beyond his limited circumstances. His initial passion was football, but his talent lay in leadership and business. After multiple rejections from investors, he faced failure after failure, yet he never allowed these setbacks to define him. Instead, he focused on his natural strengths and refined his vision. His perseverance led him to create a global brand that redefined how the world enjoys coffee. His journey teaches us that failure is not an end, but a redirection towards something greater. What can we learn from this? Are you pursuing a passion while overlooking your true talent? Take a moment to listen to yourself and recognize the abilities that come effortlessly to you. As Stoic philosophy teaches, what truly matters is not how others perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. Those who do not understand you may be quick to judge, but their words hold no power unless you let them. In such moments, silence and self-respect are your greatest shields. Success does not change who you are, it changes how others see you. However, true success requires humility, acknowledging that every accomplishment is made possible through perseverance and faith. Even after achieving greatness, Howard Schultz remained grounded, always grateful for the struggles that shaped him. Accepting that life is not solely in our hands, but also guided by something greater, can free us from the burden of failure. When you embrace setbacks as stepping stones, they become opportunities to refine your path and discover where your true strengths lie. Failure does not define you. It reveals who you truly are and paves the way for growth and ultimate success. 3. Focus on your dreams. Fear is a persistent shadow, whispering doubts and erecting barriers to your aspirations. But dreams, those powerful visions of what is possible, serve as the light that pushes back the darkness. Stoic philosophy teaches us that dreams and goals are our guiding stars, illuminating the way through life's uncertainties. When you focus on your dreams, fear loses its grip, because a mind driven by purpose has no room for hesitation. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This realization is crucial, for your ability to succeed is determined by your inner resilience, not external obstacles. Dreams are not illusions, they are the foundation of progress. Without them, life becomes stagnant and despair takes root. The Bible reinforces this truth, stating, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Dreamers dare to see a better future, and through that vision, they break free from the chains of fear and limitation. Consider the story of a woman who set out to run a marathon despite never having been an athlete. At first, the goal seemed impossible, 42 kilometers of endurance and pain. Doubts crept in, telling her she was too old, too inexperienced and bound to fail. Yet, instead of focusing on her fears, she fixated on the finish line. Every training run, every aching muscle became proof of her determination. Over time, the fear of failure was replaced by quiet confidence. On race day, as she crossed the finish line, she did not just complete a marathon, she conquered self-doubt and proved that commitment turns dreams into reality. Big dreams matter. Small dreams may not generate enough energy to push past fear. If your dream is large enough, failure becomes unacceptable, and every challenge becomes a stepping stone towards success. The fear of failure often holds us back. Fear of financial loss, judgment from others, or personal disappointment. But what if, instead of fearing failure, you focused on the rewards of achieving your dream? What if you saw setbacks not as reasons to stop, but as signs you are on the right path? Every step forward brings you closer to the life you envision, and taking action is the key. Stoic philosophy reminds us that belief, perseverance, and purpose work together to turn dreams into reality. For those who believe in a higher power, dreams are not just personal aspirations, but divine inspirations guiding us toward fulfillment. Trust the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the forces that shape your journey. Fear may knock at your door, but let your dreams be the ones to answer. And in that moment, as fear steps aside, you will not only transform your life, you will redefine what is possible. 4. Live true to your natural talent. Each of us is born with a unique gift, a natural talent that serves as a guiding force in shaping our path. This is not limited to widely recognized skills like singing, athletics, or artistry, but also includes deeper abilities such as problem-solving, empathy, or bringing calm in chaos. Talent is not just what sets us apart, it is the key to unlocking our true purpose. Yet so many people overlook this gift, caught in the cycle of unsuitable jobs, monotonous routines, and fears that suppress their true potential. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When we live in ways that do not reflect our talents, we gradually lose our passion and sense of fulfillment. Living in alignment with your talent brings not only daily joy but also a deep sense of meaning. Waking up with enthusiasm because your work reflects who you truly are is a privilege many never experience. Those who embrace their talents do not just work, they create, inspire, and thrive. However, the key to discovering your talent lies in understanding the difference between passion and ability. Passion can be fleeting, while talent is a natural ability that feels effortless and fulfilling. Consider Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC. At 65, when most people believe their journey is nearing its end, he started a global empire from his talent for cooking. His story proves that it is never too late to recognize your gifts and use them to build something meaningful. Challenges are inevitable, but they shape who we are and reveal the talents we often overlook. When failures come, view them as lessons leading you toward what you are truly meant to do. Mistakes and setbacks are not roadblocks, but guiding lights, teaching us resilience and clarity. Have you ever considered what natural strengths come effortlessly to you? What activities make time feel irrelevant because you are so deeply engaged? Your talent is waiting to be discovered, and it is up to you to bring it to life. Success is not merely about what we achieve for ourselves, it is about how we use our talents to contribute to others. Sharing your abilities, whether by mentoring, creating, or leading, not only enhances the lives of those around you, but also gives you a greater sense of fulfillment. Do not hesitate to share your journey, because a single piece of advice can change someone's life. Live true to your natural talents, for it is the only way to experience true joy and inner peace. As Epictetus wisely said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The time to start is now. Embrace your talent, trust your journey, and let your gifts shine. 5. Don't let environment and prejudice limit you. Have you ever felt that the world around you is working against your dreams, that societal prejudices and external limitations are holding you back? You are not alone, but the key to success is refusing to let these barriers define your future. Life is full of challenges, yet it is within those very challenges that we discover the strength to push forward and the opportunity to rise above circumstances. Every morning brings a choice: to let the world dictate your path, or to step outside with the determination to shape your own destiny. The fire within you, the passion that fuels your ambition, is your greatest asset. It is this inner drive that allows you to overcome obstacles, create joy, and build an optimistic mindset that unlocks the doors to success. Money is often misunderstood when it comes to achieving success. While some say money isn't everything and money can't buy happiness, the reality is that financial stability can open doors, ease burdens, and provide the freedom to chase your dreams. Money itself is not the destination, but a tool that helps pave the way toward a fulfilling and meaningful life. Many people misinterpret biblical teachings, such as the verse, "It is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven." In truth, the eye of the needle refers to a narrow passage in the Middle East where a camel must kneel to pass through, symbolizing humility rather than condemnation of wealth. True success is not about accumulating riches, but maintaining humility and using wealth wisely to uplift yourself and others. Having personally experienced the struggles of poverty, I know firsthand the weight of financial hardship. However, escaping poverty is not just about gaining wealth. It is about staying true to meaningful goals and never losing sight of what truly matters. At one point, I misunderstood messages about success and faith, but deeper reflection revealed that living humbly while pursuing growth is the real lesson. Success is about self-improvement, resilience, and the will to never let circumstances dictate your worth. Critics and naysayers will always exist, but often their negativity is a reflection of their own dissatisfaction rather than an accurate assessment of your potential. Do not let their judgments shake your confidence. Focus on your goals, trust in your abilities, and stay committed to your vision. One of the most effective ways to stay on track is to create a vision board, set clear objectives, and take consistent action toward achieving them. The most powerful truth you must embrace is that you are the master of your own life. No matter what challenges arise, you hold the ability to break free from limitations and build a life of purpose. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Act today, take charge, and move forward with unwavering belief in yourself. As long as you stay determined, no environment or prejudice can stop you from reaching your full potential. 6. Write down your vision to strengthen your beliefs. There is something powerful about putting your vision into words. Writing down your goals is more than just an act of recording ideas. It is a commitment to yourself, a declaration that you are ready to turn your dreams into reality. It is like planting a seed, nurturing the foundation for the success that awaits. When you put your goals on paper, you bring clarity to your thoughts and establish a direct connection between your willpower, actions, and faith. Writing solidifies intention, making it easier to stay focused and motivated. Take the story of a young girl who dreamed of becoming a writer. One evening, she wrote in her journal, "I will publish a book before I turn 25. But when she shared her dream, she was met with laughter. Her friends dismissed her ambition, saying, "You are not a writer. Stop dreaming." Even at home, her mother questioned, "Writing is great, but how will you make a living?" Amidst all the doubt, only her grandmother believed in her, encouraging her to write every single day. "If you don't believe in your dreams, who else will?" she said. Fueled by faith, the girl started writing short stories and submitting them to magazines, despite repeated rejections. Yet, she never gave up. Before turning 25, she held her first published book in her hands, not just proof of her talent, but of the power of written intention. You too will face obstacles on your journey. Some people may not understand your vision, and others may try to discourage you. But these moments of doubt are tests to see if you truly believe in yourself. Will you allow skepticism to derail you, or will you use it as motivation? Success starts with taking small but meaningful steps. A person dreaming of opening a cafe does not need to compete with global brands right away. They just need to write down ideas, research potential customers, or test recipes. Every small action activates new opportunities, guiding you toward the bigger picture. Above all, hold on to your faith. Belief in your vision, paired with determination, is what turns ideas into achievements. Do not underestimate the power of prayer, reflection, and perseverance. Your dreams are worth pursuing, and the act of writing them down is the first step in making them real. So here is a question for you. What dream will you commit to today? When you stand at the crossroads of opportunity, how will you move forward? The answer is in your hands. Take the step, write it down, and watch your vision come to life. 7. Everyone has defining moments. Life presents us with defining moments, instances where we must choose between pushing forward or giving up. These moments, though fleeting, have the power to shape the course of our lives. It is perseverance, belief, and the ability to seize opportunities that determine our success. When you desire something deeply, it becomes the driving force that fuels you each day. Consider Angela Duckworth, a renowned psychologist who once struggled as a teacher. She observed that students did not fail due to a lack of intelligence, but because they lacked perseverance. This realization led her to develop the concept of grit, the combination of passion and persistence that defines success. Despite facing criticism and rejection, she remained steadfast in her research. Over time, her work became widely recognized, and her book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, changed how we understand achievement. Belief is another crucial element in this journey. Some place their faith in themselves, while others find strength in a higher power. When you trust in your abilities and remain committed to your vision, even the toughest challenges can be overcome. However, success is never a solo endeavor. Angela Duckworth's achievements were made possible not only by her determination, but also by a community of mentors and scholars who challenged and refined her ideas. This highlights an important truth. Perseverance, when combined with the right support system, opens doors to unexpected opportunities. But opportunities only matter if we are willing to act on them. Many people stand at the threshold of success but turn back due to fear, self-doubt, or hesitation. These turn-back moments test your resolve, asking whether you are truly committed to your dreams. Will you let fear dictate your choices, or will you press forward despite uncertainty? Challenges will always arise, but they serve as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. It is in these defining moments that you cultivate resilience, learning not only how to succeed, but also how to grow as an individual. As Epictetus wisely stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself. Master your fears, take control of your journey, and refuse to let adversity define you." Success does not happen overnight, but with perseverance, belief, and the courage to face failure, you will achieve your goals. So, when you reach your defining moment, what choice will you make? The decision is yours, and your future depends on it. 8. Ambient influence on potential. Our environment has a profound impact on our ability to achieve our full potential. As Epictetus wisely stated, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of things." The way we perceive the world and the surroundings we immerse ourselves in can either propel us forward or confine us within invisible barriers. Just as a mighty oak tree cannot thrive in a small pot, we too may find our growth stunted when placed in an environment filled with negativity and limitations. The restrictions imposed by our surroundings do not extinguish potential, they simply delay it until we break free. Take John, for example, a young man from a small village where dreams were often dismissed as unrealistic. In a place where education was undervalued, John faced discouragement from those around him who urged him to follow a traditional farming life. But he had a dream of becoming a technology engineer, and despite studying under the dim light of an oil lamp with borrowed books, he remained steadfast. When an opportunity arose to move to the city, he worked tirelessly at manual labor jobs while pursuing his education. Years of relentless effort paid off. He not only graduated but also founded a technology company dedicated to bringing education to underserved communities. John's story is a testament to the fact that no environment can limit a person who is determined to grow and seize opportunities. Breaking free from environmental limitations begins with intentional action. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Distance yourself from those who spread doubt and negativity, as they act like a lid on a jar, preventing you from reaching your true potential. Just as young fleas mimic the limited jumps of the previous generation when raised in a confined space, we too can unconsciously inherit limiting beliefs. To expand your potential, seek out opportunities, expose yourself to new experiences, and never settle for an environment that stifles your growth. You are like a seed planted with a unique gift, meant to flourish, but only if nurtured in the right conditions. Dream so boldly that you cannot live without pursuing that dream. Have you ever felt like your surroundings were holding you back? What steps can you take today to create an environment that fuels your potential? In the next section, we will explore how to identify and cultivate your unique talents to achieve the success you are meant for. The path to your greatest achievements starts with changing your surroundings and embracing the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. 9. Dream big and act strong. Success comes to those who dare to step out of their comfort zones and embrace discomfort, challenges, and even failure. As Epictetus wisely stated, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of things. The way we perceive setbacks determines whether we rise or fall. A prime example is Steve Harvey, who faced one of the most public mistakes of his career when he mistakenly announced the wrong winner at the Miss Universe 2015 pageant. The backlash was immediate, with global criticism questioning his competence. Yet, at that moment, he had two choices: to be defined by his failure or to rise above it. Harvey chose the latter. Instead of retreating, he took responsibility, publicly apologized, and continued his career with resilience. He turned a career-defining failure into a lesson in perseverance, proving that one mistake does not define a lifetime of hard work. His story teaches us a vital lesson: life is not about what happens to us, but how we respond to it. Many would have crumbled under the pressure, but Harvey understood that failure only becomes permanent if we allow it to be. He continued to work hard, refining his craft, and ultimately became more successful than ever, building an even stronger brand. His story is a testament to the fact that confidence, determination, and an unwavering commitment to moving forward are key to success. Those who fear mistakes often avoid risks, but growth requires embracing failure as an inevitable part of the journey. If you let fear dictate your actions, you will never unlock your full potential. For anyone striving for greatness, the path will never be easy. Success demands sacrifices, resilience, and the courage to face setbacks head-on. Like Harvey, you must ask yourself, will you let failure define you, or will you use it as a stepping stone to something greater? More importantly, dignity is not destroyed by mistakes, it is strengthened when we rise after falling. The most successful individuals are those who refuse to give up, no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem. So, what risks are you willing to take for your dreams? Are you ready to step into discomfort and grow beyond your current limits? Your future success depends on your answer. Take action today, dream big, act strong, and never let setbacks hold you back. 10. Success is about helping others. Success is not just about personal achievements, it is about using your gifts to uplift and inspire those around you. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Each of us has been given unique talents and abilities, but the true fulfillment of success comes when we use them to serve a greater purpose. Many people fail to recognize their own potential because they surround themselves with doubt and negativity. The key to breaking free is to distance yourself from those who limit your vision and align with those who encourage growth. Steve Harvey, for instance, once faced doubt from his own family when he declared his dream of becoming a comedian. They dismissed his aspirations, urged him to pursue a safer career path. But Harvey refused to let their fears define him. By believing in his talent and working relentlessly, he built a career that not only fulfilled his dreams, but also brought joy and inspiration to millions. Recognizing your gift is just the beginning. Nurturing it requires discipline and focus. One powerful way to achieve this is by creating a vision board, a tangible representation of your goals. Writing down your aspirations and revisiting them daily reinforces your commitment and aligns your actions with your dreams. Success is not about settling for mediocrity, but striving for greatness. The Obama family did not let their humble beginnings define them. They used their experiences as stepping stones to create a lasting impact on the world. True success demands breaking free from old habits and stepping into new opportunities. Henry Ford once said, "If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got." Growth requires courage, the willingness to step into the unknown and embrace the possibility of failure. But failure itself is not the enemy. It is a teacher that guides us toward improvement. More importantly, success is not about what you achieve for yourself, but how you empower others. Those who share their knowledge, mentor others, and create opportunities for growth leave a lasting legacy that extends beyond their own accomplishments. So, ask yourself, how are you using your gifts to impact the world? Are you focusing solely on your own success, or are you lifting others along the way? The measure of true success is not just in personal gain, but in the lives we touch. Take action today, believe in your potential, and make success a journey of service and significance. As we conclude this exploration of conquering fear and embracing true freedom, remember that the principles of Stoicism offer a path to resilience, wisdom, and personal growth. By mastering your emotions, facing challenges with courage, and living with purpose, you can transform your life in a powerful and meaningful way. Now, it's your turn. How will you apply these lessons to your daily life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this journey together. If you found value in this discussion, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to Stoic Philosophical Community for more insights on how ancient wisdom can enhance modern living. Thank you for being part of this journey. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.